Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. Now listen, thank you for coming through my house. Mi casa es su casa. I think that's how it goes. But anyways, take off your shoes, sit down on the couch, get comfortable, because we're gonna be here. First and foremost, I think today makes it a month since I've been on YouTube. 1 month, and honestly, it feels good because, guys, this is a big old risk that I'm taking. It's a big old risk that I'm taking, and I'll tell you why. Because I was working full time, right? But I cut my hours because I'm like, you know what? Wait, let me put the light on because I'm trying to give you guys my light skin face. I can't tell you guys to follow your dreams if I don't follow mine. So I just gotta lead by example. And you know what? It's tough because I could fail. Literally, I could fail. But I believe that's what always makes me successful in life. The fear of failing or actually failing is actually what had helped me to become successful in my life, at least. See, like when they told me I couldn't be a nurse, they told me I would fail. I did fail. Like local community college, I had to take the entrance exam 3 times, right? The teacher told me, yo, you will not pass. You will not become a nurse. And you know what? She was right because I took it 3 times and I didn't even pass. And it was embarrassing because I was like, damn it. Like, how you take an entrance exam for nursing 3 times and you don't pass? So I was feeling really down, and I said, you know what, let me go just do something else. But my dad got sick. My dad got sick, and I'll never forget, because I was always at the hospital with my father, you know, at the worst times when he was just so sick, I'd ask the nurse for help, like, yo, what is that? What's this? And then the nurse told me, like, I was just such a caring person, and she's like, yo, you can do it. Don't try again. So I went for my LPN and I passed. But ever since then, like my dad being sick, it kind of like opened something in my heart. It's like God blessed me with like intelligence. Guys, I can't explain it to you, but as an LPN, I passed it with flying colors. Like, and then I went from my LPN to RN. Guys, I got honors in that program. Like, it kind of sucks because the sicker my dad got, it's like the smarter I was getting, right? And after I got my RN, I went from my RN to BSN, and then I went from my BSN to MSN, right? Now I got my master's in nursing, but you know what sucks? My dad's not here to see it all. But my dad told me one thing before he left. He says, you have to believe in yourself. Even if you fail, just keep trying. Don't give up. And he would always tell me that. So you know what? I encourage you guys to just keep failing. Fail your way to the top. Even when people tell you you can't do it, say, you know what? Fuck that. Yes, I can. Because now I'm living a life, I swear to God, it's a life of abundance. If my dad didn't place that in my heart before he left, I don't know where I would have been right now. But my dad told me, don't give up on yourself. Keep failing till you become successful. And that's what I did. I got my master's at the age of 25 years old. And you know what's crazy? Before my dad left, my dad said, I want you to buy a house. With money as a nurse, you should buy a house. It's like, how does this guy know about investing in real estate? It came from Haiti, but my dad was always an entrepreneur. He had 2 houses in Haiti that he was renting out. Even when my dad couldn't work here in America, he was on dialysis every 3 days a week. He was still getting paychecks from Haiti. I'm like, how is this guy doing that? How is he getting people to send him rent money while he's sick? I'm taking care of him. He's still getting money. My dad showed me a very important lesson, and he always told me you can't rely on your primary job. You got to rely on yourself. So that's why I took that risk. I took that risk. I said, you know what? I love nursing. I love what I do, but I can't do it full time. I just can't. I got to give it a shot. I got to give my dreams a shot. So that's why I'm doing it part-time now. Because you know what? I want to spend time with you guys. I want to rock with you guys. And I want to be able to give you guys advice in your life. So in today's episode, I know that was a long-ass introduction. I'm sorry. But today's episode, I'm going to talk about 7 steps, right? 7 steps you can do to become financially independent. Now, guys, on God, this isn't my stuff. I promise you, I got it from Dave Ramsey. But when I tell you Dave Ramsey put me on, yo, he put me on. Like, That's one of the only books I read. But now I'm reading a lot. But that's the book that made a nigga want to read. I swear to God, guys. Like, that shit had me reading. It was called The Total Money Makeover. And that book literally changed my life. Okay, so there's 7 steps that you can do today that will help you become financially independent. So I'm gonna start off with step number 1. All right, and this is my way of putting it. Okay, so you won't have to just take your notebook down and just try to take some notes. Hopefully you can have some laughs. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe. But he has a system called the 7 baby steps, and if you follow these steps specifically, you will become financially free. Baby step number 1 is saving $1,000 in emergency fund. That step, honestly, I was like, where am I get $1,000 from when I first started? But like, me not buying stupid shit, me not buying that Louis Vuitton bag, me not buying like stupid stuff. I'm like, oh, if I don't have to buy that, or if I cut back, I could stack up $1,000. And sometimes you have $1,000 sitting there, and you don't know what to do with it. So for baby step number 1, you have to put $1,000 aside. Baby step number 2 is pay off all your debt except the mortgage. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about your consumer debt, talking about your student loans, talking about your car payments, talking about your credit card debt. I'm talking about your auntie, I'm talking about your uncle. If you owe anybody, you have to pay everything off except your house. That's baby step number 2. This baby step will take time, I'm not going to lie to you. It took me 3 years to pay off $250,000 worth of debt. 3 years. It was my wife and I's debt. We met each other, and I'm not going to hold you. I was like, baby girl, how much debt you got? She told me, and I told her. And then I was like, all right, 250?
Really, nigga?
That's how it have to be, like, honestly. Like, no matter how old you are, because we were like, what, 24 when we started? I said, yo, if we take care of this now, it's inevitable. We will be millionaires. Like, she thought I was crazy, but hey, here we are now, married. Anyways, baby step number 2 is going to take you some time. Be patient. Be patient. It's a tough journey, but you're going to have to work more than one job. You're going to have to work more than 40 hours a week. It's just unfortunate, but you're just going to have to. You're going to have to work 80 hours a week. Bro, just live at work. Just live there until your debt's paid off, all right? Baby step number 3. So remember that emergency fund I was telling you about in the beginning? The $1,000 starter emergency fund? So what you're going to do is go back to that account and put 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in there. 3 to 6 months of expenses. So first of all, in baby step number 2, you paid off all your debt. So now your expenses are low. It's not going to take as long as it took you to do baby step number 2. But baby step number 3, that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm trying to stack up, you know, a good 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. You know, I'm recently married, and, you know, we're doing our thing, so I need to stack up. I have to be ready for whatever life throws at me, right? That's all I got to say. Baby step number 4, invest 15% of your income. So whatever you make, take home, right? Gross. I'm not talking about your net pay. You have to invest 15% of that. Now, guys, the younger you are, the better it is. I don't know if you heard about it, but compound interest is the 8th wonder of this world. Right? Because you're working actively, you're busting your ass, you're going to work, you're working 40, 60, 80 hours a week. Okay, cool. But money don't need to sleep. Money don't sleep. Money continues to work. So right now, I'm at a point in my life like, okay, I'm going part-time because why should I work hard? Listen to me. The reason why I'm saying that is because you can't work harder than money. Money don't get sick, money don't call out, money continues to work. So if you learn how to invest your money properly, you could essentially live for free. Money will always work hard for you. So in another video, I'm going to talk about turning your active income into passive income so that you can make money in your sleep. But that's the next video. I have to give you guys a little cliffhanger, you know what I mean? Leave you guys waiting for something. All right. Baby step number 5 is investing into your children's college. There's a lot of different things you can do. Some people like to put the money aside in cash, Caribbean people specifically. Are they gonna wait and make you take a damn loan out? I'm sorry, not all Caribbeans are like that, but sheesh. One thing I want to put you guys on with is a 529. I ain't no financial advisor, so listen, take this advice for a grain of salt. Just take it. But look into a 529. And the awesome thing about a 529 is it's a write-off. So honestly, whatever you invest, you can have them write it off at the end of the year. So look into a 529, invest some money into that. Like if you start when they're like babies until they're in college, they're lit. They're gonna have over like 100 bands just sitting there. I'm telling you guys, like somebody at my job showed me that he's been investing in his child's 529 since they were born. And he's an older gentleman now, but like when he showed me, he had racks sitting there for his kids to go to school. He's like, yeah, this is $100,000 for my son to go to any school he wants, and this is $200,000 for his older brother, and I also have money in my portfolio. I'm like, bro, you better write that down and explain that to me, because what's a 529, guys? Look into it a little bit more. I don't have no kids yet, so I ain't no expert. Hopefully I didn't mess up my camera on y'all. Baby step number 6 is paying off your mortgage. Now, I know it sounds crazy because if you got a gigantic house, it's going to be tough because that number is going to be astronomical. But you don't need a big house. Honestly, you could downsize. That's the easy way to do it. You could downsize. If your kids are gone, went away to college, you don't need a big house, man. Sell it. Sell it, get that money, go to Florida, buy you a nice little condo. But, like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. But baby step number 6 is where you pay off your house early, right? So you're going to use all your money besides your investment, and you're throwing that onto the principals. And guys, baby step number 7, that's where I'm trying to be at, man. Could you imagine? Baby step number 7, now your house is paid off. You ain't got no bills. I'm talking about nothing. I mean, you're living for free. You ain't got a house payment. You ain't got a car payment. You ain't got a mortgage. You ain't got a credit card payment. Whatever payment. You ain't got no bills. You ain't got no bills. You're living in New York. You're living in the United States of America for free. Guys, that's incredible. Could you imagine just getting a paycheck and you don't got to do nothing but invest and chill? I'm trying to put you guys on. So, hey, if you stay around on this channel, I got y'all. But I really appreciate you guys coming over today. I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Those are the 7 baby steps. I'm on it now. It's a journey that I find very interesting. It takes a long time, but if you implement these steps into your life, you'll be lit.